Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel, The Ancestors, Creations and Messages. We are currently in a first quarter moon phase. That moon phase motivates our mind, bodies, and spirits to push forward, to continue and push through, okay? See it through, Cancer, see it through. So this is a mind, body, and spiritual reading. I will be pulling a card for your mind, a card for your body, and a card for your spirit, okay? So let's get into it. Let's say a prayer. Thank you, Goddess. Thank you, God. Thank you, holy angels. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, ancestors that protect us, that are part of the holy heavenly realm, the spiritual realm. Send down your words of wisdom, healing, insight, clarity, guidance, enlightenment for the collective Cancer. What is going on with Cancer's mind? Okay. Happy family, straight out the deck. Happy family. So mentally, you are thinking about your family. You're thinking about, the good times, the happy times. You're living in good times and happy times. Even if you feel like you aren't right now, you are thinking about it. So make it happen, right? Make it happen. Bring your family together. Pull your family together. You have the ability to do so. But overall, mentally, you're just thinking about good times, happy family. Spending time with your children, your significant others, your family, your siblings. I love that. So what is going on with Cancer's body messages for Cancer? What I will say, Cancer, is what I'm feeling for sure, you guys are open to things right now. I'm hearing adapting and open, like you aren't resisting too much these days. You're going with the flow, especially physically, like you're just allowing this process and I've been saying this word so wrong, metamorphosis and transformation to happen. But yeah, so what's going on with your body? Let's see. All right, so I feel like you're thinking about all the good times and family times that you've been having. Now it's starting to come together. You're thinking about happy family, happy times, but I feel like physically that you're thinking about that because physically you're not having that right now. Physically, I feel like you might be going through some things with your family. Okay, that's what you're just reminiscing on the good times because right now you're just like physically I feel like you might be crying about changes that's happening in the family, families being broken up and split up, having to move, having to I'm just feeling like you had to pack up and go or something like that. Okay, I feel like a lot of you are being forced out of situations, like literally maybe you had to up and leave your family. For some of you this is very specific, but somebody came and another masculine energy came and maybe they tore your family apart or something like that. Okay, with this card being here physically, but what I'm still hearing is you have the power to, like, the things that you're thinking about, this happy family that's on your mind so much that you're thinking about, you have the ability to make that happen, Cancer. All right, you just have to go through this trial of tears, this period, where you're unhappy. I feel like you're moving around a lot. I see a lot of luggage and stuff, like, you're moving from house to house, you and your kids. So I'm keeping you, Cancers, in my prayers. All right, and the happy family that you are thinking about, you will get it. Okay, it's just you're undergoing some pressure and some metamorphosis, some changes, some transformation. Okay, it's a bit uncomfortable physically, having to not be in your comfort zone, your comfort space, your own home, your own room, your own bed, right? But what I will say is also, I just feel like there's this masculine energy that you thought was going to protect you, that you thought was super protective, and maybe they portrayed that energy at first, but they're not necessarily like that. So that's a very specific message for some of you. For the others of you, I feel like there is a masculine energy that is very protective, and a gun could be very significant. Maybe they have guns, they keep a gun or something like that, and maybe that makes you feel protected. Maybe you could be buying a gun or something like that, but guns are very significant right here physically. Like, I feel like you physically have guns in your possession or around you, and maybe that is also why you had to move and leave with your family or something like that. But It's a need for you to protect your energy, keep that happy family in mind, the happy family that you have in mind, the vision that you have of your family in mind. Pray for that, okay? Keep manifesting that, keep thinking about that, right? But right now, physically, I just feel like, you're not there yet. You're not where you want to be within your happy family, but it's on your mind. It's something that you're thinking about. So, keep praying. Go through this process with as much strength that you can possibly bear, is what I'm hearing. So what is going on with Cancer's spirit? Yeah, you got justice. So I feel like, I definitely feel like, I'm hearing all bad times don't last. That's what I'm hearing. Bad times not gonna last. These times is not gonna last long. Okay, these difficult, hard times is not gonna last long. I feel like, karma. Let me just tell you this. So I feel like there's like this karmic situation going on, and that's why you're being moved around, and I'm hearing thrown around physically so much. Okay, if you're wondering why does me and my family have to go through this, is what I'm hearing. Why do I have to go through this? Why does me and my child have to go through this? Right? I feel like you had to go through this change because this is a karmic cycle for your spirit. In order for your spirit to receive justice, in order for you to receive justice works on both ends. Justice is very much fair, right? But spiritually, when you dealing about justice, when you're talking about spiritual justice, things you go through that you thought is going to break you, okay, hell no. Sometimes that is to save you, that is to heal you, that is to help you humble yourself, to realize like, dang, like, you have to go through those bad times to really appreciate those good times, and you have to go through those bad times to learn lessons. You go through good times to learn lessons as well. But spiritually, I feel like you are receiving justice. So all the things that you are going through, all the things that you have went through, it is for your own good, for sure. It is good for your spirit. I feel like the scales is balanced, for sure. I feel like you have received your good end of karma and your bad end of karma, and now it's up to you to really see things through the way you the happy family that you wish to receive. Do what you need to do to receive that. Do what you need to do to get that. Okay. Don't be out here breaking the law. Don't be out here doing things that's going to put your family in jeopardy. Okay, that's a side message for some of you. But and then like I said, don't just be allowing anybody in your space, in your area, to come and scoop you up and take you away. Okay, and put you in situations where you can't help yourself and your children. So that is also a very specific message. But regardless, you are receiving justice. You will be fine. You will be okay. You will get that happy family you've been dreaming about and thinking about. But right now, you are going through the changes to get there. Okay? You're going through the changes to get there. Be very careful about these men that you are deciding to deal with. If you are a male Cancer or not, if you are a female or male, be careful with the men that you have around your family, the men that you allow in your home, the men that you travel with. Okay, that's super serious right now, especially for your physical health. All right, you've cried enough tears. You've moved enough. You've did enough. All right, it's time to work towards the happy family that you desire, that you're thinking about, okay, that you're dreaming about. Some other side messages. Okay, guns, like I said, could be very significant. A baby chair, or like a high chair, could be very significant. That could just be very significant. Okay, somebody has 2 children. Somebody may have 1 child and a dog or something like that, I'm seeing. Okay, but justice is yours. All right. This might be a hard time physically for you, but if you can stick to your goals, stick to your promise that you made yourself and your children, okay, and that God will fulfill His promise. God will always fulfill their promise, but you have to do the work as well too. You have to learn your lessons and don't put yourself in harm's way or your children. Okay. So yeah, I really pray that this message gets through to somebody. Don't get offended. This is what the energy says. This is what the card says. Okay, 10-11 could be very significant. All right. And yeah, so I pray this message gets to every Cancer that it needs to get to. Please like, share, and subscribe, and any extra information you need is in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching, Cancer. Until next time.